Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So I have my second completion for my challenge for April. Hashtag 30 by 40 DP along. So yes, I have officially done 100% more in this challenge of my own, I hasten to add, than I did in my last challenge. Yeah, I've got another 30 by 40 completed, and isn't he just absolutely cute? And then I thought I'd just like to see the little special drill project that I've completed as well, which is another gonk with the flowers, and I thought he can go on my Easter display as well. So both of these were in PR packages sent to me by the lovely people from ColorfulDiy.com. Do go and check out the website. There's some great special offers on at the moment. I'm suspecting they may change because it's the Easter holidays. Maybe there'll be something after Easter, but go and check them out anyway and see what there is. My lovely little bunny gnome was $4.99, and it was in my March unboxing. And my little gnome bouquet was in my last unboxing from them. So I got that one completed in pretty quick time. So yeah, but it was only a quick project to do. But look at that. I just love how the moustache has got the plaited effect going all the way down, and then the lovely flowers. And somebody did ask me, what on earth is a gonk? Well, I've been educated, which is why I love YouTube, Facebook, all social media, because you just learn so much. Apparently gnomes, you can see the eyes on gnomes, but if you can't see the eyes, then it's a gonk. So there you are. Yeah, but you can call them whatever you like, really. I mean, this one might be called Arthur, I don't know. Okay, plenty of drills left over on that one. He's got his lovely little stand. Let me get his stand out of his packet. And we've got quite a few drills left over. So they will need to go into my logbook. I keep all my little bits and pieces. Look, all my labels, lovely, from Rebecca. Add more Zest. Yeah, what we had in them and what they were. So keep all those together. So my lovely little gnome gonk will stand in his little stand and go downstairs with his friends. There is a video coming of my Easter decorations. I've just given it a final tweak again today, so yay! Right, stand over there, little chap. Okay, I wonder who he's got the flowers for. Do you think it's his partner, his love of his life, his girlfriend, or his mummy? Okay, so in the specials we had the large silver and then the little bit larger purples there, and those little teeny tiny teardrops in purple. And I think the rest are just your standard crystals, including hot pink. It had to have a hot pink. Now then, I don't think they weren't silver. They've got like a grey tinge to them, so they have to go separately. I think I've left my silver ones downstairs because I like to keep, whenever I'm doing diamond paintings, I always have a little either tube or packet of AB whites, just standard whites, standard blacks and standard crystals, just your plain blank crystals next to me. So if I decide I just want to swap a few of the different ones out, then I just always have those on hand, so I don't have to come upstairs and get my boxes out and look for them. So I was getting low on my crystals downstairs, so the plain crystals have stayed downstairs. Anyway, so they will just go in my crystals box and they will go in my specials. I'm saving up my specials and then I'm going to put them all away in like one big whip and chat pudding away, rather than just doing little bits at a time. Okay, just seems to work out a little bit better that way. So then we come to our gorgeous little gnome, and I think he's come out so well. I love the colours. Again, what I did with this one, I didn't section it off and do it in sections because it was such a huge background to do, and then all this like colour block at the bottom in the lovely green. So I got the biggest pot, which had 2 pots of the pink, and I did all of that colour first, and then I did the next largest colour next, and I just literally did all of the background first, then I did all of the green grass, and then I just, like colouring in really, just got the little pots out and just coloured in the rest, just put the colours where the rest of them went. So yeah, really enjoyed doing it. I do love my 30 by 40s. I just find it so relaxing to just sit and do a smaller painting, and you know, you can either do it a section at a time. If I find that like this bit, if the picture was all like this, I would just do a section at a time. But any of the ones that have got the huge amounts of the backing colour, then I just do all that colour first. I did find that this has just disappeared a little bit down here. It looks better actually on the camera than it does in real life. The shading has come out a little bit better there. But look at those bunny slippers. Are they not just so cute? I do think the bunny slippers. I don't think the real bunnies. Because, well, yeah, I suppose he's got a carrot he could feed them. And we have got a little chick there as well, haven't we? But I just think the shading and the colours on that, it's just so bright and happy. You've just got a smile when you see that one, haven't you? Yeah, it was 22 colours, plenty of all colours left over. I did manage to spill one set of colours, but I'd still had plenty left. I hadn't emptied the whole pot. Yay! Millie Moo has just decided to join me. Say hello, Millie. You're not speaking today? No, she's a bit grumpy today. Yeah, we've had a busy week, hospital visits and everything. So, right, let me get my box number 1 of my round drills out, and we'll start putting a few drills away. So we are starting at 160. Okay, I have got a lot of kitting down videos and putting drills away, and I do always refer you to Rebecca Add More Zest for her videos on setting up this system of storing your drills. I do have my special drills set up like this as well. So yeah, it's basically every DMC number has a little card, and then behind each card is a little bag with the number on it as well. So whichever number it is on the drills that I've done, I then just pop it away in that bag. And that's really strange because I want number 160, and I did nearly pick up 160 to show you then, and it's 161. So let's have a look at these drills. I need a tray, a blue sparkly tray for a change. Nice and colourful to go with these. So yeah, I hope everybody is doing okay. We are Easter weekend, very nice. Quite pleased it's now a bank holiday for us in the UK. That's where everything used to shut down, but it doesn't really anymore, sadly. I'm sat here rabbiting. Did anybody notice the deliberate error there? Instead of putting the drills from the tub into the bag, I'm now putting the bag into the tub. Oh dear, I did think when I picked them up I was doing something wrong. Oh, I should have got out of bed this morning. I'm going crackers. Oh no. These drills are slightly staticky as well. So yeah, which one was it that was really static? Look at that one. Look, they were jumping all over when I tipped them out. Those drills were going everywhere, as you can see. Look, it's really funny when you see some of them like in mid-air as well. Actually, while I think about it, let's grab a little tumble dry sheet and just chop some up and put some in there. I'll put some on my tray as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit in there because, yeah, to be honest, with acrylic drills, I've not really had this problem so much. It tends to be more resin drills that get these static. But let's see. Yep, there you are, look. That has now cured that static. It's like magic. It's like magic live on YouTube videos. Okay, I don't think these stickers are going to come off very easily. No, one lady has said to me to put washi tape on them on the little containers first before you put your stickers on, and then it comes off a lot easier. But to be honest, I didn't intend to actually take these stickers off. I was going to leave the like 1 to 20 on them, But anyway, I'll sort that out later. I didn't kit this one up on camera because I wanted to get this one done as soon as possible, and I had quite a few other videos that I needed to show and get out as well. So we're on 169 now. So these haven't stuck very well. They've all curled up a little bit as well. So yeah, probably best that I didn't show this kitting up on camera. I think I sort of tried not to use the little labels, and then I decided, well, if I didn't use the labels, yeah, that one's static as well, then I wouldn't have the DMC numbers on them, and I do like my DMC numbers. So there you are. So yeah, as I say, hope everybody's doing okay. I think I've already said that, but never mind. And yeah, that you're going to have a reasonable weekend if you are having time off over the Easter weekend. Right, we want 224 now, so we want the 200s. And yeah, we've had a really busy week, say 3 hospital appointments, so that's been goodness. It's worn hubby out. He's actually still in bed at the moment, which is another reason why I'm surprised that Millie Moo has decided to come and join me. She maybe thinks she's missing out on something. She does like to know what's going on, because she usually likes to stay in bed with her dad. But yeah, 3 hospital appointments, 3 days on the trot. Oh, look at those. They're a really different colour. Now then, I don't think, do I want to put those in with those or not? I'll think about that, because I just think, looks like I've had quite a few different ones in there, and they've all been reasonably the same colour. So I'm going to think about that one. I don't want to put those in there. Because I've got so many, I don't feel as though I need to put a colour that's so different in there. Yeah, let me know what you do. Let me know in the comments. What would you do with that? I know you can drive yourself mad if you have a different bag for every single different shade and every single dye lot. Where are we now? 535. These numbers are a little bit blurry to my eyes. Yeah, but that was just so different. I don't want to put those in. It could even be me misreading it, so I'll go back to it and have a look at it again in a minute. Yeah, all of these drills are slightly static, so I wonder if it's these tubs that have got a bit staticky. Maybe, because I have used them quite a bit recently on my special drill projects, because I have been still doing some special drills. Because I've got quite a few Easter bits and pieces, and I had to get them out. Easter crept up on me so fast this year. I was thinking I had another week, and all of a sudden, no, I realised I'd got my dates wrong and I didn't have another week. So yeah, that was a bit of a shock. Okay, so yeah, hubby's been, he had his eye injections on Tuesday, and then we went for his pre-op for his next cataract operation on Wednesday, and then yesterday it was his leukemia checkup. So that was all blood tests and sitting around and things as well. So yeah, it's quite tiring for him. Well, very tiring for him, and plus it's all the like anxiety that goes with it as well. He's absolutely terrified that at some point we're going to go to one of these hospital appointments and they're going to say, right, we're keeping you in, you're not going home, because he's terrified of staying in hospital. And he's always saying to me, promise me you won't let them keep me. And I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, unless it's absolutely necessary, but, you know, I'm not a doctor, I can't. It's very difficult because I can't really say to him, I promise that I will never let them keep you, because at some point maybe you will have to stay in. I don't know. Anyway, but I just try and reassure him. And, yeah. So just having a bit of a relax today. I've been trying to cover over the holes. Finally, oh, I am lazy. It's terrible. When I used some sticky strips at Christmas and sticky hooks at Christmas for my decorations, I was trying to be a cheapskate and use some that weren't command strips, weren't the, you know, top quality ones as it were. And I thought, yeah, I'll get the cheaper ones. I can't imagine that there can be that much difference. Oh, Little was I to know. Let me just get box 2. So we want a 905. Right. So yeah, so when I took them down and pulled them, they took all the paint off the wall. We don't have any wallpaper, we just have plain walls, which is probably a good job with the amount of diamond paintings and sparkly stuff that I put up. Oh, that's static as well. So yeah. So I've had these like little bits of paint missing with the plaster showing through underneath. Yeah, 4 months since Christmas. And yeah, I've bought the stuff to do them. I've got like, oh, keep putting that one in there, look. I've bought the stuff because I thought, well, because the paint's quite, well, not really deep, but you know, but probably a millimetre deep, I'll put some filler over it first and then sand it. Try and do the job properly, Liz. Famous last words, if you could see what I've done anyway. Yeah, so I thought, well, I'll just put a little bit of filler over it first. And it's a white filler, so most of our walls are magnolia. So it doesn't stand out quite so much now. And as I say, I've been meaning to do that for months. And I finally got it done this morning. So now the big thing is, will hubby notice? Because he's been nattering me to do it for the last 4 months, saying, oh, do you know, it looks awful. And people do laugh when they see it, you know. Oh, have you had some Christmas decorations up? Because like where I had my lights hung, there's like just rows of like little dots. Well, some of them were about that big, where some of the little hooks had come off. So yeah, it's quite amusing just seeing the dots going along the wall. But even just putting the white now, they have disappeared. 961. So it does look a lot better. And I am really, really pleased. Oh, I love this raspberry colour. Really pretty. I'm definitely a pink girl these days. So yeah, that's a big job that I've got done. But as I say, I am now going to see if hubby notices. I'm not going to tell him I've done it. And he won't go in the kitchen to see the carnage that's in there from the bits that I've had to wash and the tube that seemed to be drying up as I was using it because it's quite warm. Well, warm for the UK today. So we'll see whether he notices that I've done them or not. Oh dear. If it's anything like when I had a spider for Halloween in my hair, then he probably won't. But yeah, anybody that's been around a while may remember that a couple of Halloweens ago, well actually it was while I was still working, we all dressed up at work for Halloween and I had this like great big spider in my hair and I put like some cobwebs and things in it and I put 2 great big boggly eyes on it as well, and I came home with it still in my hair just to see whether hubby would notice. And he didn't. And I had to keep, I just said to him, do you like my hair then? And he said, well, you haven't done anything different, have you? Same as normal, isn't it? I said, oh, yeah. So you've not been to the hairdressers, have you? No. And in the end, I practically had to put the spider in his face. And he went, oh, you've got a spider in your hair. Oh, dear. Fun and games. Couldn't quite read that number there. So that's... my eyesight's not brilliant today. I'm quite tired as well from being hospital visiting. But it's over now and we've got a few days off. And then next week, I don't think we've got any next week. I thought we had, but I think it's the week after. They say I'm completely out on weeks with it being Easter. It just seems to have, oh, I don't know, crept up on me, as I say. Very strange. Right, 33 and 54. 54. Look, it's sticking out waiting for me. This was the main colour of the background. So yeah, I had a lot of this one. And that's going to fill this bag up very, very much. That's quite a different colour as well. It doesn't look quite so jarring as that orange. I'm going to keep that orange separate. I think I'm not going to put that in the pot. As I say, that bag had quite a lot in it, so I don't feel it's necessary to put those in as spares. I'll probably just put that in with my charity spares. Right, 3, 6, 8, 9, 36 and 89, 87. Oops, oh, you can't see this, can you? I've just realised. Goodness me, Liz. We're not doing our job properly this morning. Oh my goodness. Is it 89 or is it 88? Oh, it could be 88. Let me have a look at 88. Because that is just definitely too much. Yes, it is. So, yeah, that was too much a different colour. I'll double check that one again. So, I'll just pop those in there. Okay, cracking on with these. My next one may be a Scotty dog, or it may be something different. I keep looking through some of my older ones thinking, oh, I've got that one to do, and oh, I've got that one to do. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but I am enjoying doing this challenge of getting these 30 by 40s done. And it sounds like a lot of other people are as well, so thank you ever so much. Colour is that? That's 3726. That's 22. I don't want that one. Oh dear me. I'll learn to read one day. So yeah, thank you ever so much for everybody that's joining in, and I'm loving seeing the completions. They're absolutely wonderful, and there's some really good ones. You know, and it always amazes me the different variations that everybody does. And yeah, there's still time to join in. You didn't have to start your project on the 1st of April. You can join any time during the month. I know there's one person has sent a message saying, you know, oh, when does this start and can I join in? Well, it's already started, but you're quite welcome to join in. It's running right up until the 30th of April. So, and it will be after the 30th of April that I do the little giveaway draws. So you will still be able to, you know, if you want to post on the 30th of April, one of your finishes, I'm going to leave that anti-static in there, that little bit of tumble dry sheet, because they were very, very staticky. So yeah, if you do want to join, I say just on the 30th of April and post a completion that you've done in April, then that's fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. And I will say do a big montage of everybody's completions, but I'll try and do, as I finish one, I'll try and put ones that are on Instagram and that have been emailed and everything on the end of the videos as well, because people did seem to like seeing those as well. Don't know if it's me, but everything just seems a bit staticky today. Maybe I've just gone magnetic. You know, maybe that's my new superpower. Liz, the sleeping lady that has magnetic superpowers. Oh dear, maybe it'll stop me dropping things because everything will stick to me instead of falling over. That'd be interesting. Oh, where's 5, 6 gone? Hang on, there it is. Ooh, I will put those in there, but this bag does need emptying and just sorting out. So once they get to a point where they're starting to crease on the corners there, that's when they're too full, and that's when I transfer them to my spares, so that if anybody's needing any, I can pass them along. I have got a lady that's wanting some spare drills. She's changing the colour on one of her paintings, and she's asked if I've got any spare drills that can, well, she actually, to be fair, she asked if I knew if where she could get some spare drills. Well, there are a few websites where you can ask for spares if you've run out and things like that, and a couple of the companies do sell the spares. But as I've got quite a lot of spares and I'm due for a trip to the post office, I said, oh, that's no problem. I can send you some out. So they will be coming out to you shortly. I don't mind doing that. And 3835, look. These are all quite the popular colours. Oh, are you having a bit of a pant, Millie Moo? Don't know if you can hear the heavy breathing. It's not me, it is Millie. So it is that little bit warmer today. We seem to have gone up from... when we went out on Wednesday morning to the hospital, it was only 6 degrees centigrade, and which for like April is quite cool for here. And then yesterday morning when we went out, it was 12 degrees centigrade. So it's suddenly gone up that much. But we are getting a lot of rain. So it's like trying to avoid the rain. Thank you for all the suggestions about rain canopies and things to go over hubby's wheelchair. You've come up with some really good ideas. So yeah, thanks a lot. I do love hearing from you. And I do love your ideas. And yeah, you come up with some really good ideas, things that I had never thought of. So thank you very much. I say it's always very much appreciated. Apparently, one lady said that you can get like fishing type, canopy type things. So yeah, I thought I would give that a go. I've been having a look at those. I mean, I'm hoping that we might actually get some better weather, so I'm not going to need it quite so much. But yeah, it will definitely come in for next year because, yeah, we do get a lot of rain in the UK. It does seem to jump out at us and carry on and carry on. And we are in April, so I suppose we're April showers. Right, and that one is 3865. Now then, do I have a 3865 in here? I do. Oh, I did empty it out. That's okay then. This is like the, what I call a winter white, because it's an off-white. It's not a bright white. It is like the creamy white colour. Okay, well, that is this one done. Oops. That one put away, doesn't want to be put away. The cards are saying, nope, you're not coming back in here. Must have upset somebody. Right. Oh, it's funny when we were at the hospital yesterday. No offence to anybody, but it really, really did make me laugh. There was a lady there that, just pop these away, that like us, it was her first time at the place that we went to yesterday, and let's cut this one out. We said to her, oh, you know, we'll be having blood tests today, and she went, oh no, I didn't think I was having a blood test today. Oh no, oh heck, oh no. And I was obviously quite upset about having a blood test. And when the lady that had gone in before her came out, she was quite an elderly lady, leaning very heavily on, I presume it was her son or somebody. And she was a very small lady as well. She was lovely, really bonny. And as she came out, the lady that was upset about having the blood test said to her, oh, have you had to have a blood test? Do they do the blood tests here? And the little old lady said, oh yes, I've had a blood test. You always have a blood test when you come here. And the other lady, as I say, no offence to anybody, went, oh Jesus. And the little old lady, quick as a flash, says, oh, he wasn't in there. He's far too busy this weekend. Oh dear, it just, yeah, it was just so my sense of humour. So as I say, no offence to anybody, but I just thought that was so funny. Yeah, with it being Easter weekend, unfortunately, the lady that she said it to didn't get it at all, so I just couldn't understand why. I was sat there, well, I was trying not to laugh because I realised that she'd not understood what the older lady had said and what she was talking about. But oh, honestly, it was just so funny. Yeah, oh, he wasn't in there. It's a bit busy this weekend. Oh dear, yes. Despite her wonderful, great age, that lady had a fantastic sense of humour and was bright as a button and really on the ball, and it just made me laugh so much. And yeah, she just looked round at me because she could see that I'd got it and I was laughing. It went completely over hubby's head. I explained it to him later because he wasn't really listening. He was, I don't know, too busy worrying. He looks at his phone a lot when he's upset and waiting to go in for his needles, as I've said before. So having a blood test wasn't good, but oh dear, that was just so funny. So good on you. I hope I've still got that sense of humour when I get to that lady's age. I just thought it was so funny. Really great fun. Oh, and I did my Good Samaritan bit as well when we went to the hospital. There was a chap getting his wife into a wheelchair, and yeah, he'd got the seatbelt from the wheelchair all taffled up in the wheel. Well, he was quite a largish man and didn't look very mobile himself. And yeah, he actually had slippers on as well. It's the first time I've seen somebody come to the hospital who isn't the patient wearing slippers. And yes, so hubby continued on and ended up talking to the person that was walking next to him, who after a couple of minutes turned around and said, "You do know that I'm not the person that you think I am, don't you?" And then he actually looked and said, "Oh, you're not my wife." And she said, "No, I'm afraid I'm not." And then he looked for me, just completely oblivious, just carried on in his wheelchair. As I say, because this lady then walked up next to him, just thought it was me and just carried on to, well, I dread to think what he said to her, but anyway. But yeah, I stayed and I untaffled all this, because I don't think the gentleman could get his hands in between the spokes of the wheels. And even though I've got big hands, I was a little bit more dexterous to get them, get it all out from in between and everything. So I did all that for them. But yeah, and then obviously they said thank you, and I just said, "Oh, you know, it's like a minute job, just stop and help somebody." I could see he was struggling, and I would like to think that if we were struggling, somebody would help us as well. But yeah, so we've had one of those weeks going to the hospital. Thank goodness for diamond painting. Right, I'm going to put those in there with that, and that is the sticker that goes with this one as well. Put all these away. But yeah, I can just imagine hubby just, you know, carries on waffling and waffling and waffling to somebody else. The poor woman was probably thinking, "Oh, don't tell me anything I don't want to hear." I thought she was quite polite by saying to him, "You do know I'm not who you think I am, don't you?" Oh dear. Okay, well, that's the kitting down done, and the little completion review of my little gonk or gnome, whatever you like to call them. It really doesn't matter. Call them what you like. And as I said, they were both sent to me from the lovely people at ColorfulDiy.craft.com. So thank you to them for sending them. A huge thank you to you for watching. If you've enjoyed looking at this video, then a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below. And if you want to come back and see what we get up to next and see what my next completion's going to be, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell that pops up, you'll be notified when any of my videos come up. So you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.